Let's be real, nobody wants to feel like they're running on a hamster wheel, right? We all want to know that our hard work means something and that we'll get something awesome in return. That's where expectancy theory rolls in like a boss. Think of it as the ultimate motivational GPS for your career. This theory, cooked up by Victor Vroom, no relation to the engine sound, basically says that we're motivated to do things when we believe three things. One, we can actually achieve the goal, expectancy. Two, our effort will lead to a reward, instrumentality. Three, that reward better be something we actually want, valence. Sounds simple, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because we're about to break this down like a fraction in elementary school.
First up, we've got expectancy. This is all about believing in yourself. Cue the self-help guru music. It's that feeling you get when you look at a task and think, yeah, I can totally crush this. Imagine you're a newbie salesperson gunning for that sweet, sweet bonus. If you're drowning in a sea of complex spreadsheets and your sales pitch sounds like a robot trying to recite Shakespeare, your expectancy is going to be lower than a snake's belly. But if your manager gives you the right training, resources, and pep talk worthy of a Rocky Balboa montage, your expectancy will soar higher than a caffeinated eagle. Remember, believing in your ability to achieve a goal is the first step to actually achieving it. So channel your inner superhero and get ready to conquer.
Next up, we've got instrumentality. This is where things get real and potentially a little shady. It's all about trusting that if you bust your hump and actually achieve something amazing, you'll be rewarded for it. Think of it like this. You're a dog, and your owner just taught you a cool new trick. You're expecting a tasty treat, right? But what if your owner is a total goofball and forgets to give you the treat? Or worse, they give you a measly piece of dry kibble instead of that juicy steak you were eyeing. That's low instrumentality, my friend. And let me tell you, it's a total motivation killer. To keep the motivation train chugging along, make sure your team knows exactly what's expected of them and what they'll get in return for their hard work. Clear communication is key here, folks.
Last but not least, we have valence. This is all about figuring out if the reward is actually something you want. Let's say your boss promises you a giant rubber chicken if you exceed your sales quota this month. Sure, it's a hilarious and unique gift, but is it really something you'd be stoked about? Probably not. The point is, rewards need to be meaningful and relevant to the individual. What motivates one person might not do a thing for another. It's like trying to motivate a cat with a head scratch. Some will love it, while others will give you the ultimate side-eye. So, before you go promising the world to your team, take some time to understand what makes them tick. A little bit of effort goes a long way in the motivation department.
#, why should I care? Benefits of expectancy theory. Now, you might be thinking, this is all great and all, but why should I care about this theory? I'm not a psychologist. I just want to know how to get ahead in life. How can this theory help me in practical, everyday situations? Well, my friend, understanding expectancy theory can be your secret weapon in the game of life and business. Here's why. Boost your own motivation. Knowing how your own brain works is like having a cheat code for success. It's about understanding the intricate mechanics of motivation. By understanding what motivates you, you can set yourself up for success and achieve your wildest dreams, or at least get that promotion you've been eyeing. Imagine being able to push through obstacles with ease because you know exactly what drives you. Motivate your team. If you're going to be leading a team, you need to know how to get them fired up and ready to go. It's not just about giving orders, it's about inspiring and energizing your team. Expectancy theory gives you the tools to create a work environment where everyone feels valued, motivated, and excited to contribute. When your team feels this way, their productivity and creativity skyrocket. Become a productivity ninja. When people are motivated, they get things done. They don't just work, they excel, like really get things done. Imagine a workplace where everyone is operating at their peak potential. By tapping into the power of expectancy theory, you can unleash a tidal wave of productivity that will make your competitors tremble in their boots. It's about creating a culture of excellence and high performance. So whether you're looking to climb the corporate ladder, lead a high-performing team, or simply understand what makes you tick, expectancy theory is a powerful tool to have in your arsenal. It's not just theory, it's a practical guide to achieving success in every aspect of your professional life.
Show me the money. Real-world examples of expectancy theory in action. Okay, enough with the theory already. Let's see this thing in action. Here are some real-world examples of companies using expectancy theory to crush it. Google, the tech giant, is known for its awesome perks like free gourmet food, on-site massages, and even nap pods. These perks aren't just about being cool, although they definitely are cool. They're about creating a work environment where employees feel valued and motivated to do their best work. Google understands that when employees feel taken care of, they are more likely to put in the extra effort and stay committed to the company's goals. The coffee behemoth offers its employees, or partners as they call them, some pretty sweet benefits, including tuition reimbursement and stock options. This shows employees that Starbucks is invested in their future and that their hard work can lead to tangible rewards. Starbucks knows that by supporting their employees' education and financial well-being, they are fostering a loyal and motivated workforce. Known for its fun and quirky company culture, Southwest Airlines empowers its employees to be themselves and have fun on the job. They believe that when employees are happy and can express their personalities, they are more engaged and productive. This creates a positive and engaging work environment where employees feel motivated to go above and beyond for their customers. Southwest Airlines' approach shows that a little fun and freedom can go a long way in boosting employee morale and customer satisfaction. These examples illustrate how companies can effectively use expectancy theory to create a motivated and dedicated workforce. By understanding and addressing the needs and expectations of their employees, companies can foster a culture of high performance and loyalty. So whether it's through perks, benefits, or a fun work environment, the key is to make employees feel valued and supported. When employees believe that their efforts will lead to desirable outcomes, they are more likely to be engaged and perform at their best. Remember, a motivated workforce is not just good for employees, but it's also great for business. Happy employees lead to happy customers, and that ultimately drives success.
Hold up, this theory ain't perfect. Challenges and criticisms. Now, before you go thinking that expectancy theory is the be-all and end-all of motivation, let's take a step back and look at some of its limitations. It's not always realistic. Let's be real, life is messy. We often find ourselves in situations where, despite our best efforts, the outcomes are far from what we expected. Sometimes, even if we work our butts off, things don't go our way. We might put in countless hours, sacrifice our personal time, and still not see the results we hoped for. And sometimes, the rewards just aren't there, no matter how hard we try. This can be incredibly demotivating and can make us question the value of our efforts. Expectancy theory doesn't always account for these realities. It assumes a level of predictability and fairness that isn't always present in the real world. It can be hard to measure. Trying to quantify things like motivation and balance is like trying to nail jelly to a wall. It's a slippery, messy, and not always accurate process. It's slippery, messy, and not always accurate. Different people have different motivations, and these can change over time and in different contexts. It doesn't account for everything. Humans are complex creatures, and our motivations are influenced by a whole bunch of factors that expectancy theory doesn't fully capture. Our motivations are influenced by our personality, values, and even our mood. These factors can vary greatly from person to person and can change over time, like our personality, values, and even our mood. For instance, what motivates one person might not motivate another, and what motivates us today might not motivate us tomorrow. Expectancy theory doesn't capture all of these nuances. It's a useful tool, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. We need to consider other theories and approaches to get a fuller picture of what drives us.
Level up your motivation game. Practical tips for future professionals. Alright, future business leaders, here are some practical tips on how to use expectancy theory to level up your motivation game. Set clear goals. Don't be afraid to get specific. The more clearly you define your goals, the easier it will be to stay motivated and track your progress. Break it down. Big goals can be intimidating. Break them down into smaller, more manageable chunks to make them feel less overwhelming. Reward yourself and your team. Celebrate your successes, both big and small. A little bit of recognition can go a long way in keeping motivation high. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We all need a little help sometimes. Don't be afraid to reach out to your mentors, colleagues, or even your friends and family for support.
The future of motivation expectancy theory in a galaxy far, far away. So what does the future hold for expectancy theory? Will it still be relevant in a world dominated by robots, AI, and virtual reality? The answer, my friend, is a resounding yes. While the world of work is constantly evolving, the fundamental principles of human motivation remain the same. We all want to feel like our work matters and that our efforts will be rewarded.